This is an exclusive story from our channel. We're going global today to tell you about the day everyone stopped lying. I hope you have your calendars marked for that day because it was life-changing. But if you don't remember the day, it's because it hasn't happened yet. It will happen soon. And when it does, all business will collapse overnight. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. 10 ways business will collapse overnight when everyone stops lying. Let's get started with number 10. No. 10. Brutal honesty exposed, CEO's secrets. Honesty is always the best policy. But until now, most of us have been taught to be honest only when we have to be. Most of us have mastered the art of white lies, and we use it all the time. We keep telling little lies here and there to make things sound better than they are. But things aren't going to be the same when the shift happens. When people decide to stop telling lies, all the secrets that CEOs have been hiding will be exposed. These secrets could be anything from toxic work environments to financial mismanagement. And once people are not afraid of repercussions anymore and are willing to speak up, it would be a nightmare for these top executives. Some of them may have built their entire careers on lies, and when those lies are disproved, they'll lose everything. Have you ever worked for someone who has been hiding something? How did you feel when the truth came out? Share your experiences in the comments below. Number 9. Boardroom chaos, like never before. Boardrooms are where some of the biggest decisions are made, and they should be places of rational thought and calm discussion. But things are about to change. The day everyone stops lying will bring boardrooms to a screeching halt. There will be chaos like never before, because decisions that were once approved by the board based on carefully crafted lies will be brought under scrutiny. The board members will no longer be able to trust the data given to them by the management, and they'll want answers. They'll demand to know the truth behind those numbers and the true state of affairs. They'll want to know why they were kept in the dark, and they'll want accountability. This will lead to a lot of tension in the boardroom, and it'll be hard for them to function. And if they can't function, the company won't be able to survive. Number 8. Employees couldn't hide mistakes. Hiding mistakes at work is common. Most of us have done it at some point or another. It's easy to hide small mistakes, but when you try to cover up small mistakes, big ones will come to light. The same goes for companies. If they hide one lie, more often than not, it's a sign of many more to come. So the day everyone stops lying, employees will no longer be able to hide their mistakes. And this will be especially true for those who have been hiding mistakes to cover up for others or to avoid getting fired themselves. Now that people are telling the truth and are not afraid of reprisals, they'll feel safe enough to come forward and admit their mistakes. Once this starts happening, it won't take long for the higher UPS to realize how deep the rot goes, and that will be the beginning of the end for many companies. Number 7. Profits plummeted instantly. Let's face it, most businesses would not exist without a few white lies. Lies that boost profits, that make products seem better than they are, that make customers return and buy more. All of these lies have helped companies rake in billions over the years. But it's all about to come crashing down. The day everyone stops lying, profits will plummet instantly. Companies will lose billions in revenue overnight, and some of them will never recover. You see, companies have become so good at telling lies that people have started believing them. They believe in the fluff, the marketing messages that sell them dreams rather than products. But when these companies are forced to be truthful, consumers will see through them, and they will stop buying their products. At first, this will hit the bottom line, and then it will lead to bankruptcy. Number 6. Strategic lies revealed too late. Strategies in business are mostly based on calculated risks. You have to take risks to succeed, but sometimes these risks are hidden behind a veil of lies. Companies lie to their investors about their strategies, about how well they think it will go, and even about their competitors. They do it to attract investors and to get them to fund their ventures. The day everyone stops lying will be the day that all of these hidden risks are revealed. And that day is fast approaching. When this happens, investors will be shocked. They will pull out their money and try to look for safer bets. Now, not every company will suffer this fate. The ones that are transparent and honest about their risks will still be able to attract investors, but most of them will suffer massive setbacks. Number 5, companies crumbled without white lies. Companies crumble because of bad decisions, because of constant negativity, and because of lack of communication. And most of these problems are caused by lies, either intentional or unintentional. Companies cannot function without clear communication. But when there is constant lying, communication breaks down, and so does the company. This is why the day everyone stops lying will be the end of many companies. They simply won't be able to cope with the truth. On the other hand, some companies will thrive during this transition. The ones that embrace honesty, both internally and externally, will survive, and they will become the new leaders. Number 4, investors shocked by radical truth. Investors are used to a certain level of lying. They've learned to read between the lines and to look past what the companies are telling them. But the day everyone stops lying will be a rude awakening for them. They will not know how to react to the truth. They will be shocked by the radical transparency, and they will not know how to deal with it. To make matters worse, they will not know how to sift through all the new information. They will not know which companies are telling the truth and which ones are spinning a yarn, and this will lead to a lot of bad investment decisions. However, there will also be some investors who will benefit from this change. Those who have the ability to analyze large amounts of data quickly will find the best investments. They'll be able to identify companies that are being truthful, and they'll be able to ride the wave to success. Number 3, leadership under pressure. Tested. Leadership is tested in times of crisis. It's during these times that true leaders set themselves apart from the pack. But the day everyone stops lying will be the ultimate test for leaders. It will expose them like nothing else can. Most leaders have risen to their positions on a foundation of half-truths and carefully crafted images. They've convinced their employees, their customers, and their investors that they know what they're doing, even though they don't. But when the truth comes out, these leaders will be exposed as frauds. They will not know how to handle the situation, and they will panic. But some leaders will step up to the plate and surprise everyone. They will show that they are made of a different stuff, and they will guide their companies through the transition successfully. Number 2, hidden failures brought to light. Hidden failures are the silent killers of companies. They operate behind the scenes, hidden from view, and they slowly erode the company's foundation. They cause the stock prices to fall, but they don't get noticed until it's too late. The day everyone stops lying will be the day that all of these hidden failures are brought to light, and this will send shockwaves through the corporate world. Investors will be scrambling to pull out their money, and employees will be wondering what went wrong. But it's all part of the process. In a way, this is a good thing because it forces companies to be more honest and to learn from their mistakes. Only then can they move forward and become stronger. And finally, number 1, soft skills became survival tools. Soft skills are essential for good communication, but they have been neglected for far too long. Most companies have focused on technical skills because they can be easily measured and quantified. But soft skills are just as important, if not more. The day everyone stops lying will be the day that soft skills become the most important tools for survival. Companies will need to be able to communicate honestly and openly with their employees, their customers, and their investors. And they will need to do it in a way that is sensitive and empathetic. And the only way they can do this is by developing strong, soft skills. This means that companies will need to invest in training and development. They will need to help their employees develop the skills they need to thrive in a world where honesty is the best policy. And this will be the key to their survival. Tell us in the comments, which of these points do you think will have the biggest impact? If you enjoyed this video, check out this one. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content.